Hello and welcome to this week's Lenten Tips, which is all about the daily office. The daily office, and office means kind of duty or obligation. It's also known in other places as the divine office, the canonical hours, and the liturgy of the hours. It has its roots in the monastic tradition of prayer, where in monasteries prayers are said now and also in the past, sometimes 8 times a day. 8 times a day. But the idea of the daily office in the Church of England is to bring all those prayers and to, in fact, incorporate them into 2 prayers: morning prayer and evening prayer. And this was done at the time of the Reformation, and there was a guy called Thomas Cranmer who simplified all the medieval pattern of liturgical prayer and just brought them down into 2 prayers, morning and evening prayer, which is part of the Book of Common Prayer, which we have here. And this is the prayers that I've used most, morning and evening prayer I've used most in my time as a Christian and as a member of the Church of England for my daily devotional prayers. But also there's a modernized version called Daily Prayer in Common Worship, which is slightly different from what is done in morning and evening prayer and brings in a bit more choice to the daily office. But what I like about the Book of Common Prayer is it's a simple form of prayer. It's also a form of prayer which is richly soaked in Scripture. And also, if you follow the pattern of the Book of Common Prayer and also follow some of the older lectionaries, and a lectionary is a way of reading Scripture throughout the year, then you cover quite a lot of Scripture. Every month you read the 150 Psalms that there are in the Bible. You also read the New Testament twice or maybe 3 times a year, depending upon which lectionary you use, and the Old Testament once a year, therefore soaking yourself in Scripture. All the prayers are also taken from Scripture and are presented and written in such a way that it's very easy to find yourself remembering them, and that they get taken into, if you like, as you pray them daily, they get taken into your mind and indeed to your soul, and can arise as forms of prayer at other times of the day. So I find both morning and evening prayer a really rich resource for prayer. So it's not just Scripture that's included as in readings, but there's confession, there's also thanksgiving, there's also praise, and there's petition, and there's intercession. As well as being in book form, either in the Book of Common Prayer or in the Daily Prayer Book of Common Worship, you can also find the offices in an app that the Church of England produces called the Daily Prayer app, where you can choose between either the Book of Common Prayer or the Daily Prayer, mainly with the Daily Prayer lectionary, not with the Book of Common Prayer lectionary, I must add to that in the app. But it's available free as a Daily Prayer app from the Church of England. If you would like to try out doing the office, if you haven't done it before, then why not join us Monday to Friday? We do the office on Zoom at Chadmark, 9:30 on Monday to Friday for morning prayer, and 6 o'clock Monday to Friday for evening prayer. You don't even have to have one of the books. You can just kind of sit in and listen, and allow the prayers to actually kind of wash over you as you sit and listen to others leading the prayers. Or if you've got a copy of the Book of Common Prayer or go to the app, then you can follow and you can join in the prayers. Check out our website page. We have a website page devoted to the morning and evening office, which gives you some more information so that you can join in with us and pray the daily office